Hello everyone, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tag video that I kept debating whether I wanted to do it or not. But I said, you know what? Who cares? It's a tag video. I'm gonna try not to be mean or nasty or bitter about it, but how it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out. I found that these questions were very interesting. I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. I don't know how it's going to go. I've only seen a few videos of this being done, so I've only heard certain people talk about it. But if you guys can see from the title, it is the Truthful YouTuber tag. This was created by Mel Thompson. If you don't follow her, you should be. She has amazing reviews, beautiful tutorials, and her voice is so soothing to listen to. So I really enjoy her, and she came up with this tag. So I wanted to do it as well. So if you guys are interested in hearing what I have to say, good or bad, just stay tuned. All right, so this has 16 questions. So this may be a little bit of a long video. So I would say grab yourself a glass of wine, a water, juice, your preference of snack, and just sit back and enjoy what I have to say. I'll try to make this entertaining so you guys aren't bored hearing me dry eyes, dry eyes. I'll try to make this as entertaining as I possibly can. So the first question we have is, have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? No, I actually have never gotten something. If I don't do a designated video for something, I'll do it in my worth it or worthless haul updates, or in a favorites video, or in a tutorial, make a play date. I try to incorporate all of my products that I show you guys or that I purchase on camera as best as I can, now that I have my own space that I love to say. I have my own space. How many times am I going to say it? On a weekly basis, basically. I can do more videos. I can film for you guys more often and get more content out there. So I personally have never received anything that isn't from a friend or, purchased myself. So no, that answer is no. Question number 2. Products you use alone but don't show or use online. Yes, I do that. Sometimes it's either a product that I'm just panning on my own and I don't include it in a project pan, or I just use it in my everyday life. And the other way that that'll happen is if it's products that I have from brands that I no longer support, or I am on a separation with, because I don't support... you probably know the two main ones that right now I'm not friends with. One I probably will never be friends with, and that is Jeffree Star. Do I need to go there? There is some products of his that I purchased myself. It's only been liquid lipsticks. I've never branched off of there, but I did get some gifted to me afterwards when I decided to completely nix him, and I did get quite a few liquid lipsticks from him as a gift at Christmas. So I have quite a few. I use them behind the scenes, but what I normally do is, if I do wear them in like my Insta stories, or I don't ever wear them on video, but if I wear them somewhere where somebody asks me, I always recommend the dupe. I don't say exactly what it is. I just recommend the dupe because I don't want to promote him, basically. But I need to use the product up because it's already in my collection and it's not fair. And it's liquid lipsticks, and I tend to not give those stuff away to friends or family because I don't know. It's just... cream products, I'm always weary unless I don't use them at all to give them away. Other than that, I just try to suck it up and use it. The other brand that we are currently on a separation, I haven't 100% divorced, is Kat Von D. You guys know the drill with Kat Von D, and I own so much Kat Von D. It's ridiculous. It's so much because I have always loved her innovative products. She's one of the ones that was always up front, first and center with certain things. She was always bright and colorful and bold and out there and edgy. Lately, she hasn't been. Like this past Christmas, I didn't even look twice at her collection. It just didn't catch my attention at all. So I'm kind of happy that we're in a little bit of a separation right now. She hasn't mentioned her status yet on what upset everyone. If she changes, I'll reconsider, because always give somebody a second chance, which I did with Jeffree Star. That just went... I'm not doing it again. But with her, we're not divorced 100%, but we are separated right now. So I haven't purchased from her since like almost a year now. It's been almost a year because I didn't even get her 10-year anniversary one in June. She already got nixed by then. We already were separated by then. But yeah, I still use her behind the scenes because I have so much of hers that I do want to use the stuff up. Okay, question number 3. Products you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. Yes, quite a few Jeffree Star's eyeshadow palettes have caught my attention, but I have stood strong. I didn't purchase any of those because of my stance. I think he's been the main one. I don't think Kat Von D hasn't come out with something that I'm like, oh, I need to have that. So he's been the only one where I've really been tough and not gotten any of his eyeshadow palettes, even though I've heard really good things about his formula. 4, do you have any blocked words? Honestly, before watching this tag from certain individuals and this whole thing, I had no clue that you could block words. I had no clue. So that just gives you the answer right there. No, I don't have any blocked words. I didn't know that existed. I didn't know that was a thing. Obviously, that just shows right there that I am not a big deal. So no, I don't have any blocked words. I learned what that is now, and I still don't know how to do it. But if I ever have to, I'll figure it out because I know that's possible. Number 5, do you delete comments? If so, why? No, I very rarely delete comments. The only comments that I really do delete is either annoying self-promotion amongst multiple videos, like, you know, like, oh, here, you know, click this link to go learn how to gain more subscribers, and they'll do it on a bunch of videos. Like, that just drives me insane. So I'll delete those comments. As far as any comments from anybody, I don't think I ever have. It's only been like 1 or 2 where the person just didn't give constructive criticism. They were just there to really be nasty and mean, and just like, I feel like they had a bad day and they just took it out on that specific video, and I just didn't want others to come and attack that person because it wasn't worth it. So I literally deleted it. It's been like 6 years me being on here and only 2 comments I've ever deleted. That's actually pretty good. 6, do you block people? Yes, I have blocked a few people. I think it's only been like 2 people where they basically have been spammers. But I think at this point, those that are actual spammers, the algorithm thing takes care of them. So I haven't had to do that in a while. And I've never had to block somebody for being really mean to me or threaten me or said anything of my extensions or, you know, my extended family or anything. I've never really had to delete them. Here we go again. Because I'm not a big deal. Question 7. Have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with a brand? Because I'm not a big deal. I don't get things sent from PR. The only company that I do get sent PR, not everything they come out with, is Alexa Persico, but I have purchased from her in the past. I've known her brand and have supported her brand for years before she found me, and she reached out to me and asked if she could send me products, put me on the PR list. Other than that, I have not been on anybody's PR list. I don't belong on anybody. I don't have PR. I don't get sent anything. Anything you see in my collection that I have, I would say like 90% of it I have gotten, or the other 10 has been from friends and family. Very minimal has it come from influencer. And if I don't like anything from influencer that they have sent, I've been honest and I have said I don't like it. It didn't suit me well. Like, I've always been honest. So no, I've never actually lied, nor will I lie about it. If I don't like something, I'm the type of person that if something didn't work for me, I know it'll end up working for somebody else. So I just give you, I've always said this, and I've repeated this for many years now. I give you the facts about the product. It's small, it's pink, it looks like a nail polish, this is the color name, this is the brand. And then I let you decide whether it's something that you want. It didn't work for me, but this is how it worked, how it applied. If this is something you like, then maybe you'd be interested. I go about always trying to find the niche individual group that that product will work for. And there has been other YouTubers who have said to me, you always find the good in every product, or you always, I forget this one specific one that she didn't say it in a way to applaud or to be, you know, like the fact that I did that. She kind of did it just to be out of spite and out of like, ugh, you always find, because this individual would always say, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. You wouldn't like it either, because she personally didn't like it. And that's not the way that I do. I do and did things back then when she mentioned this to me. And she told me one day that I always find the group of people for every product, basically, is what she said. I can't remember what it was. It was a few years ago. And yeah, that's my job. That not, you know, because I wouldn't want somebody to say this is terrible because it has an applicator that looks like a nail polish. May not mind that. She may mind it, but not me. So I don't, I won't lie to you about whether I like something or not. If the product is completely terrible, then that's a whole different ballgame. I will be honest, but like, this is not gonna work for anybody. Don't even bother to spend your dollars on this. But if it's something where I can always find the group of who this would belong to, I'm gonna tell you. So yeah, that's my thing. 8, have you ever initially liked the product when you reviewed it and then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? No. I've done quite a few products that I've changed my mind about, which one should be coming up soon, because there's quite a few products that I've changed my mind about, good and bad. So I always try to update you guys on things. Sometimes I have so much that once I am officially done with something, unless it's something I genuinely love and don't have much of, I don't repurchase it because I have so much. So it's very rare for me to change my mind about something and not tell you guys. And your body changes, your skin is changing, so things are going to change. Not everything's going to look that amazing as it did. Things that I used in my 20s, some of them don't work now in my 30s, trust me. That video should be up soon if it's not up already. Number 9, an influencer you don't trust. I am not going to name drop. That's not who I am. I'm not the gossiping type. People in my personal life, in my everyday life, some people that love to gossip can't stand me for this reason, because I am not one. I have always been the type of person that just sits back and observes the individual and then know how to act around them or just let them be. So I'm not going to name drop. That's basically what I'm going to say, but I will say that I have known individuals that are not what you see on camera. Unfortunately, and it sometimes drives me, like, I don't follow them. I'm not subscribed to them. I don't follow them on any social media, because it breaks my heart to see people rave about these individuals and they have no clue what goes behind the scenes. When I constantly, genuinely say that Drea and Lisa are exactly what you get behind the scenes as well as what you get on camera, because it's the truth, because I've met so many that are terrible. If you guys seen the movie Mean Girls, that's basically it. Some people are just mean. Some people just say things because they want to stay on PR lists, because they want to get more subscribers. I have seen some used people where they've talked about them behind their backs, and then the next thing I know, they're collabing with them and being best friends and going on shopping sprees with them. Like, seriously. I'm going to be the bigger person and not saying anything, but just use your gut instinct. Please be smart. If you really are getting a bad vibe about somebody, it's most likely the truth. Question 10, an influencer you trust the most. There's quite a few that I do trust. One of them being Emily Noel. I love Drea's, her recommendations when it comes to eyeshadows, like she's really good when it comes to foundations and concealers and things, because she has oily skin just like I do. She's my age, so I know. Lisa's another one where I 110% trust her skincare recommendations. I have bought so many skincare recommendations because of her that have worked great. So Emily, Drea, Lisa, Mel Thompson is another one that she knows her stuff as well. I have been specific on who I choose for what. Like, I have certain influencers where I trust them for certain things. Like, another one, Drea, is amazing with lip products too. Like, she nails them with lip products as well. So, you know, I have some for eyeshadows, some for skincare, some for this, some for that. So I have a few, and they have their niches with me and what I trust them with. And, you know, what they would recommend, I definitely work with. 11, secret tips or product applications you don't show while you're on camera. Yes. Recently, I have actually been using a sponge to dip my loose powder in and putting it on my skin. I feel like it leaves such a soft, non-powdery look on my face. With a brush, I feel like it left like that powdery look. With a wet sponge, it just looks so beautiful. And I always spray my face before I do my eyes and pat in my highlight, blush, and bronzer into my skin. That's something I don't show on camera, but I do, because I always show up with everything done but my eyes and lips, that everything else is already taken care of. But I do. I'll spray it with a facial spray, and then I'll bounce it in to make it look more natural and not so powdery and too much in your face. So those are two things that I do that I don't do on camera, because you guys don't ever see them, because I already have them done on my face. 12, have you ever showed one product but we're actually using another? Honestly, no. That has never happened to me, but I could see how it could happen. No. My area is so clean, and to the point that what I'm pulling out to do for that video is what's on in front of me. I don't have my whole entire collection here with me, and I have like a side table here and more here that I don't do that. So, but I can see how that has happened, but I don't. It hasn't happened to me. 13, have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? I'm not a big deal. So I have not gotten any sponsorships. Would I ever do a sponsored video? I don't know. I can't tell you guys these things until I actually experience them. And I've never been approached to do a sponsored video, so I don't know. I know that I will, if I ever accept a sponsored video, it would be with something that I genuinely have already loved, already used, already have spoken about. It's just not going to be, hey guys, this is sponsored by, you know, Craftsman. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, that's not going to work. 14, have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? I'm not a big deal. So no, even with influencer, they've all been good. I can't say that I've had a brand where I've had any beef with, or they've done something behind my back. No, I can't. I really can't. 15, have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? No. I've even done videos where I said I'm late to the bandwagon. I've said this before in the past, and if you're new, you probably don't know this. If I see a bandwagon start, I avoid it like the plague. I can't stand bandwagons. I really can't. It's very rare. The only type bandwagons I jump on are eyeshadow bandwagons, because eyeshadows are my thing. But other than that, I rarely jump on a bandwagon. I've even purchased products, and I've said this before, the Becca Opal highlighter. I remember purchasing that in January. That same year, around June, is when Jaclyn Hill spoke about it, and I already had mine for 6 months. Once she started raving about it and it started to get sold out, I put my Opal away and never showed it on camera. I think until about 2 years later. I could not stand it. I am not a bandwagon person. It's very rare for me to jump on the bandwagon. As soon as I see something, Shape Tape, you guys. Shape Tape. I just got this sample size and I'm just now starting to use it. That's how late I am to things. And this isn't even a full size, and I didn't technically pay for it. It came with a gift with purchase. I don't like bandwagons. I have never been part of a bandwagon growing up. Even through high school, I've always just liked to do my thing. And I saw that my oldest daughter's like that, which I love. She's not a bandwagon girl. She's not a follower. She does her own thing, which I love. I love, love, love that she's like that too. So no, I have never bandwagon on products or thoughts on anyone. If I'm doing a review on a product and I see a bunch of reviews on it, I avoid every review until I film mine, and then I will go watch people's videos, including my own personal friends. I do not, because I don't want my thoughts to be steered away, and I don't want to be like, oh, you know what, maybe she's right. Nope. I avoid any videos of anything that I'm specifically reviewing as well or testing out myself. I avoid them. After I'm done doing my part, then I'll go back, because I have seen people do that. I've actually seen people behind the scenes do that. Last question. Things other creators do that get on your nerves. Look at the viewfinder. Drives me insane. That's one of my pet peeves. I click out so quickly if I'm seeing you do this. Oh yes, hi, welcome, you know, oh, no. Don't like the whole viewfinder look. I don't like you staring at yourself in the mirror constantly. The messing with the hair, like, get a scrunchie. Get something, a clip. It drives me insane. And sometimes I catch myself doing it and I've chopped my hair off for this reason. I don't like it. It drives me insane. Also the apologizing every 5 seconds. Just get it out the way. Guess what? My eyelash pops all the time. I always have lipstick on my teeth constantly. And guess what? I don't care. The other main thing that I can't stand is when I hear influencers say that they filmed a video but their eyelashes weren't on correctly. They had lipstick on their teeth. They didn't like how their hair, or a piece of hair stuck out. Guess what? I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. If that happens, let it be. You have no idea. If I were to do that, there would be so many videos that would never show up on my camera or on my channel, because I have had so many videos where I'm like, oh well, this is real life. My eyelashes pop off. I get lipstick on my teeth, and I'm sure you guys can relate to that too in your everyday life. So when I hear influencers say, oh, I filmed it, but then I had to refilm it because it wasn't perfect, that drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Let me see you for you. It's just fun. It makes you relatable to me. You get what I mean? So guess what? You're going to see more eyelashes popped, something not blended out correctly, lipstick on my teeth, overdrawn lips because I accidentally went too far. I don't know how many videos I forgot to fill in my brows, and I've said it to you guys, I forgot to fill in my brows, and I've just left 3 videos that I filmed without my eyebrows filled in. It is what it is, because guess what? That's life. That's life. I have 3 kids. I have a household to run. If I forget, I don't have time to refilm, and nobody has ever complained that these things have happened in the video, and you guys were like, oh, Alex, you should have fixed that. Oh, Alex, why did you even put that up on the world to see? No one's ever said that to me. You guys have all laughed with me, honestly, because as I'm editing, I'm cracking up at myself. So you got to take life lightly. That's it, guys. Those are my answers to these questions. I told you it's going to be long. If you guys want to take a dab at any of these that you guys want to answer, let me know. If you are a YouTube creator, a video creator, and you guys want to do this, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these questions. They're very interesting, very deep, and very to the point, which I love. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. And don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye, guys.